Closing Time by the Semiotic. Now there's a lot of things we can do with this song as well. We can look at new chord shapes like this, new G, new D, A minor and C. We've also got a really cool picking intro which goes something like this. And some cool bar chords later, so this is a really nice, easy but interesting song to learn. Okay, first of all we're going to focus in on our basic chords. We're going to get you going with that. Look at the piano intro, which is for guitar now, and we'll work our way forward from there. Chords are all the basics: G, ring finger at the bottom, first finger, middle finger. I like playing my G with ring finger and pinky. You got a choice there, I don't really mind which one you use. The advantage with this one here is when I change to D, watch my ring finger, finger number 3, G, D. So I'm using that as a central sort of positioning to get me across there. And I like the sound of it, but either way it's fine. A minor, first finger on the second string, and I'm sure these chords you're quite familiar with them. A minor, the diagrams are there. You'll see on the sheet itself there's the basic chords on the left-hand column, and the right-hand column's got the new voicings, which I'm going to do now. And you've ended with a C. Now on the rhythm pattern we're going to have something like this. At speed it'll be something like this. And slow motion you'll notice that I'll start with more the deeper sounding strings. So it's one more time, slow motion. Noticing that this hand over here is changing on the fretting side, so you'll get a bit more angle over there to it, and watch for that offbeat change. Then A minor and C will pair together. Now if you're not sure of the rhythm pattern, drop me a WhatsApp, I'll break it down a bit more simplified for you. But you should have the rhythm pattern for this. It's quite a cool one. And now we're going to look at the intro tab, the piano part we've rearranged for guitar. We're starting all the way up here. This is going to be your 7th fret. Middle finger is going to go to the 8th fret. And we're simply picking, if you look at the tab, 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret. And then you bring your pinky in to fret 10. Back to the 8. You'll notice I haven't lifted my first finger off. And then I go back to the 7. So slow-mo, 2 and 3 and 4 and if you compare the second bar with the first bar, the only difference is your 10 is now an 8. So now you're going to go. And this repeats the whole way from the intro into the first verse. So I'm going to play it through twice if you want to play along with me. Remember, the trick of here is don't move the first and the second fingers. Let your ring finger and your pinky do the work. You ready? 3 and 4 and... It's as basic as that. Now comes the fun part for those of you that want to take the basic chords to a different type of sound. So we're going to focus now on the right-hand column. And also keep Spider-Man in the picture as well there. And we're going to start with your new way of playing G. Now, if you think of the F chord, first finger flat across both strings in the first fret, second finger, third fret. This chord is movable as there are no open strings. So if this is F, that would be F sharp. Not that important to know right now. And this would be your new G. It should sound like this. There's your new G. For the D, what I'm going to do from this is I'm going to leap with my ring finger all the way to fret number 7 and put him flat across the 4 strings, but I'm not playing that dead string. We're not playing him, so I don't really mind if he's dead, and I also don't want him to come out, so I don't want to hear that note either. Only want to hear those 3. For the A minor, my first finger now comes down, and then just going to change the angle. Watch my ring finger, number 3, goes to the point, and the first finger comes down like that. So this is my A minor, which happens by coincidence to be the opening chord for Stairway to Heaven. Okay, so these chords come in pretty handy. So there's your new A minor, first finger flat across 3 or 4 strings. I'm tempted to say 4, because when you go from this A minor to C, all you need to do is lose the ring finger. And you'll notice that the shape for D and the shape for C are the same. You could actually move one finger across from D to C like that, but this works better. There's less hand movement. So now your new progression is going to go. Really nicely the whole way through. So some new ways to play the chord, and if you're playing these chords while your friend is playing those chords, the two really complement each other really quite nicely. Now there is a bit of a change halfway down the song. We're going to have to work with bar chords for this one over here. Now I'm at fret number 6. My first finger is flat across all 6 strings. You'll notice my thumb is quite low. It's no longer here. It's actually sort of halfway through. So it's almost like my hand is forming a human capo. So it's going from there into that shape. You can see it there. And that's sort of slotting itself onto the neck, so to speak. So for those that are new to bar chords, ring finger must go there. Sorry, middle finger must go there. Ring finger, third finger, and pinky will go like this. This is your B flat. Notice the fret numbers in the diagrams. And he goes from the B flat to the A flat, which is really a cool transition. It goes down to the A flat like that. Same chord. Just a different position. Now the E flat, this is the one that's a little bit nasty, but it's a very interesting chord, very important chord. All that happens now, you have to go to fret number 4, middle finger goes here, ring finger goes there, and the pinky goes all the way to number 6. So this is a bit of a stretch. Okay, and the last chord, the C minor, this is quite a nice transition. All that happens is your pinky goes there. So it's E flat, C minor. And it's literally just one strum on each of those. So it's B flat and A flat and E flat and C 3 times in a row. So I'm not too worried about that part. And if you're just jamming the song for yourself and you think, no, bar chords aren't where you want to be, if you're just singing along, you could actually get away with leaving this out and probably no one would miss it. And then for the solo, there's a little tab one that goes like this. From 3-5, you're playing 3 there and 5 there. You've got the tab on the sheet. 3 is on the 5th string, 1st on the 3rd string. So it's actually sort of upside down. Let's not get into that. And you're going to go, jumps up 2 frets, jumps up 2 frets more. So it's nice quick jump. And then it jumps all the way to number 10, like that. So you're going to go, and then it continues into the chords as if nothing really happened. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that because you want to sing along, you want to enjoy the song. If you can afford to do this, if you understand what to do here, you'll pick up exactly where it is in the song and you shouldn't have a hassle. And if there are any questions with this really, really cool song, drop me a WhatsApp. I'll be happy to help. Otherwise, have a cool week further. Take care.